As a Cambio car-sharing customer, you will receive your own Cambio card with a personal PIN code. You will find your customer number and the phone number of the call center on the card. Before you can drive a Cambio car, you need to make a reservation. You can do this 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The easiest way to make a reservation is on the website www.cambio.be. Fill in your customer number and PIN code. Choose your city, the area, your station, the type of car, and the date and time. It is not always necessary to select a district. You will then receive a proposal for your reservation. Please do not forget to confirm it. You can, of course, also phone the Cambio call center.
Vous pouvez répéter votre numéro de client, s'il vous plaît? Merci. Vous voulez une voiture à la gare du Midi pour demain, de 16 à 22 heures. Un petit instant. Alors, ce n'est pas possible. Je peux vous proposer un autre type de voiture, une combo, mais le tarif horaire est plus élevé. Ou je vous donne une voiture 1 heure plus tard. 1 heure plus tard, alors. Donc voilà, la voiture H2 à la gare du Midi est réservée de 17 à 22 heures. Au revoir.
At the station, unlock the car you booked by holding your Cambio card in front of the card reader on the windshield. If you cannot find the car, or if you do not remember the right number, please don't hesitate to call us. Before you get in the car, it is important that you check both the inside and outside of the car for any new damage. A small sticker with a sad face means that Cambio has already been informed about the damage. If you find damage without a sticker, check the board book, which you will find in the glove compartment. In it, you will find all the car documents along with the damage list. If the damage without a sticker is not on the damage list in the board book, you need to call Cambio to report the new damage. You have a direct connection to Cambio via the yellow button on the board computer, which you will also find in the glove compartment. After entering your PIN code, the board computer will ask if you have found any new damage.
Cambio, bonjour.
Oui, bonjour. Numéro de client 1, Émilie Mur.
Oui, je vous écoute.
Bonjour, j'ai trouvé un nouveau dégât sur Namur Gare H3.
Oui, je vais prendre note. Voilà.
C'est derrière le pare-choc, à la droite, j'ai trouvé une petite griffe.
D'accord. Arrière, droite, petite griffe. Voilà, donc vous pouvez prendre note de ce dégât dans la liste de dégâts pour clients qui se trouve dans la boîte à gants.
Ok, d'accord.
Les initiales sont JMO.
JMO?
Oui, c'est bien ça.
Ok, d'accord, ça va.
Voilà, une bonne journée.
Merci beaucoup, au revoir.
Merci, au revoir.
You can now take the key from the board computer and start the car. Please don't forget to put the parking barrier in the vertical position when you leave. In this way, you will be sure to find a free parking space when you return. You do not have to refuel the car every time you use it, but only when you notice that there is less than 1/4 of a tank left. There is a fuel card in the board computer, and the PIN code is shown on the display after you have removed the key from the ignition. First, write down the mileage of the car on the receipt, because you will also need it on the payment terminal to be allowed to refuel. Please don't forget to put the fuel card back in the board computer. If you realize you won't be back at the station in time for any reason whatsoever, you should contact Cambio through the board computer. In this case, you must prolong your reservation. Please note that this will not always be possible because the car may already be booked by the next customer. If that is the case, you will have to pay a compensation to the next customer.
Bonjour, j'ai voiture Namur Gare H3 et je voudrais la prolonger jusqu'à 10h si possible.
D'accord, je vais regarder. Alors, jusqu'à 10h, il n'y a pas de problème.
Ok, merci beaucoup.
For this reason, we advise that you book your car for a sufficient period. If you return the car earlier, you will receive a discount of 70% on the remaining time. And you will be sure not to have to pay any extra compensation for being late. If the car breaks down, or if you have an accident, you can always contact Cambio via the board computer. We are available 24 hours a day to help you. We recommend you also have a look in the board book, where you will find a lot of useful information. If you put the parking barrier into the vertical position upon leaving the station, you will be sure to find a free parking space when you return. You will find the key to this barrier with the car key. Exceptionally, during roadworks, or if you forgot to put the barrier in the vertical position, you may not be able to park the car at its normal station. In that case, please find a legal parking space as close to the station as possible and call Cambio to tell us exactly where you parked the car. This is important for the next customer to be able to find the car. At the end of your trip, put the key back in the board computer after the computer has asked you whether this is the end of your trip. Always verify that you have not forgotten anything and ensure that the doors, windows and trunk are closed and that the radio and the lights are turned off. Lock the car in the same way you unlocked it, by holding your card in front of the card reader on the windshield. The remaining reservation time will be cancelled automatically. Everybody wants to drive a clean car, so we insist that you return the car clean and in good condition for the next customer. Smoking or the transportation of pets is of course forbidden. If the car is dirty when you pick it up, please write this down in the trip report. Each month, you will receive an invoice by post or email with all the details of your trips. If you have any further questions, please don't hesitate to contact customer services.